What up, what up, what up, guys? You're live. Let's get it, guys. PSI, how you doing, brother? We're about to get started, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's give everything a minute. Let's cook today, man. What was I about to do? Let's go ahead and tweet this out. Yeah. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. I'm actually about to get going on the plays as if we're already going. I'm gonna get going with the check boxes, so we hit the ground running. Let's go. Could waste no time today. In the meantime, you guys could drop your games, whatever games you guys want to discuss. We could talk about it. Join now. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, man. All right, guys. So I already I got the teams that got clapped yesterday, guys. There was a few teams, a good amount of teams yesterday that got clapped. The Rockies got clapped. The Dodgers got clapped. Pittsburgh Pirates got clapped. Of course, they are slumping again. Who else, guys? Who else? Minnesota Twins. They didn't get clapped, but the Cubs just won 11-1 in their last game, 11-0 in their last game. So the Cubs could be coming into this one a little bit. Pretty excited, pretty happy. St. Louis was that team that lost 0-1, 0-1. I feel like I'm squinting way more today. I hope this is not going to get worse. Guys, let's cook, man. Let's cook. Let's keep this going. Twins. We can talk about it. Real quick, before people get here, let's check some boxes real quick. Stop. Go to bed. Let's check some boxes real quick. So we got the teams after loss. Let's check teams that are in a good spot here. Just in terms of being a road favorite versus a home underdog. The New York Mets. The New York Mets are 12-12 as a road favorite this year. The Baltimore Orioles are 2-5. 2-5. So Baltimore Orioles, when they are an underdog at home, they play the underdog role pretty well. It looks like that's the only one here. Let me blow this up. Maybe here we go. That's gonna help. Blew this up to 125%. Let's delete these and go up. Yeah, let's do this. All right, so we got the spot. Let's do the ranking real quick, then the offense, and then we'll talk about the Twins PSI. I got you. So in terms of the ranking, go to bed. In terms of ranking, it looks like the New York Mets are ranked pretty well here compared to the Baltimore Orioles. Okay. So I'm gonna give the New York Mets a little checkbox there. It looks like they're playing better ball. Who else? The Detroit Tigers are ranked higher than their opponent today. Seattle Mariners are ranked pretty high. The Boston Red Sox are ranked pretty high compared to the Colorado Rockies. Milwaukee's ranked pretty high. These teams are trending in opposite directions. Kansas City is trending upwards. The Pittsburgh Pirates, I just mentioned it. Yeah, I think they're trending downwards now. Okay, Chicago Cubs here are trending in the right direction. The Toronto Blue Jays are trending in the right direction here. Houston Astros ranked pretty high compared to the Cleveland Guardians. And that'll do it, guys, for who is in another league of their own. Let's go real quick to who has the batting edge today. Who has the serious batting edge today? It's a close one between the Mets and the Orioles, but I'm going to say no edge there. Close one between Detroit and Tampa as well. Here we go. The Yankees have better bats compared to Seattle today. Boston Red Sox have better bats. The Miami Marlins have the better bats right now, currently. Moving on here, the Milwaukee Brewers have better bats. The Chicago Cubs, we know they've had good bats for a while. Toronto Blue Jays have really good bats. The Washington Nationals have the better bats compared to the Cardinals. The Houston, this is all current form, guys. Current form. The Houston, remember, guys, the team's going to be hot for a while, then they're going to get cold. It's a long season. It's a long season. Houston Astros have the better bats today against Cleveland. Arizona has the better bats. And is that going to do it? No, one more, the Athletics. The Athletics have better bats compared to the Atlanta Braves right now, currently. Last thing here, guys, let's check who has the advantage handedness. All right, with the handedness today, this is coming from the team's perspective to how they're hitting lefties or righties. The New York Yankees. New York Yankees are hitting righties pretty well. They're hitting them pretty 7. Seattle 21. The Boston Red Sox have a batting edge there as well. Miami Marlins have a batting edge there. Milwaukee is number 1 against lefties. Clayton Kershaw is a lefty. Number 1 against lefties. The Milwaukee Brewers are. Almost done here, guys. Toronto Blue Jays are number 5 against righties. The White Sox are 20th against righties. Almost done here. The Houston Astros are number 3 against righties. And that will do it. That will do it, guys. Thanks for joining. I hope you guys are getting some good information already. And we're wasting no time today, guys. Let's go. PSI, Dalton. Appreciate you guys being here. If this is your first time here on TikTok, hit the follow button, guys. Let's. You're going to want to join these streams. We do them at 4 p.m. Eastern time every weekday. Out here just trying to share information, just trying to help you guys out, man. Let me catch up on the plays here so far. What up, Finn, man? Good to see you, brother. Hope you guys are doing well so far. Ellie says, bro, I knew the Guardians were winning yesterday. 10-0 and they won. Yeah, that's a pretty bold one because Cleveland sucks right now, man. Cleveland sucks right now, but I did take a look at that one, and I didn't hate it yesterday. All right, let's do this, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap, and I'll get to your play right away or as soon as possible. PSI says, take a look at the Twins today, bro. Let me take a look at Minnesota. Minnesota is at home against the Cubs, okay? You got the way better bats with Chicago, that's for sure. Chicago Cubs definitely got the better bats. And in terms of the pitching, I got the better pitcher here with Imanaga. Imanaga, I'm going to trust him way more. Woods Richardson has been pitching pretty nice lately. He hasn't been as bad as he has been in the past earlier this year. But at home, the numbers still show me he still gets hit at home. Meanwhile, Imanaga has been really strong. This is now his 3rd game off of the injury list. And when I look specifically at his road start, he's only given up 3 runs on the road. 3 runs on the road in 27 innings. I'm going to say I have a pitching edge with Chicago. I have a batting edge with Chicago. So that already kind of tells me Chicago or pass already. But I would have to look and see the numbers on that one, man, once I get it. Let's go, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Let's go. CJ is double tapping. He says, what do you think about the Rays and the Tigers to go under 8? Let's take a look at the Tigers here, Tigers game. Okay, guys, so for good pitching, for an under to work, I need really good pitching. I need pitching that I can trust, okay? The Tampa Bay is sending Ryan Pepio. Pepio is on the mound against Jack Flattery. Why can I never say his name? Flattery. No, that's not it. Anyways, Jack O'Boy against Pepio. So I know Jack, his numbers aren't going to look so good. He has 2 outliers in his games, right? When I was breaking down his games, there was 2 games where he gave a total of a combined 15 runs in 6 innings. 15 runs over 6 innings. 1 game in Tampa, 1 game against Cincinnati. If you take both of those out, which again I don't like to do. I don't like to give pitchers that much of a favor, but the rest of his starts look like such, it makes those 2 starts look like such an outlier. 7 runs over 29 innings if you take those 2 starts out for Jack. And then on the other side, Ryan Pepio, I don't know if I trust him. I don't know if I trust Pepio on the road. He's really below average. 12 runs over 22 innings, 4.9 ERA. Again, for an under to work, I really need some solid pitching. I'm not saying it's not going to work here, but I mean yesterday's game went under. These bats are pretty hot, and these pitchers have proven that they could get hit. So I would be looking perhaps elsewhere, man. For now, let's go, guys. Double tap the screen or spam or comment if you want. I can. That works with me, man. What's up, JN? JN says, what do you think about Phillies today? Let's see, man. Philadelphia is on the road here at San Francisco. Walker on one side, Robbie Ray on the other side. Looks like San Francisco picked up the win yesterday. In terms of batting, I really don't have an edge here either way. In terms of pitching, I don't know if you could really say you have a pitching edge either way. I mean, yeah, you definitely could say that Robbie Ray is the better pitcher, the pitcher that I am going to trust more. 11 runs over 30 innings overall for Robbie Ray. Walker on the other side, this is a bullpen game. Walker, we've seen him in the past. He's been a starter in this league, and he hasn't really been that good. Now he's coming out of the bullpen, and he's only going to probably be good for like 2 innings here. I don't know. I don't think they're going to have him listed as the full, like an actual 5-inning, 6-inning starter. So with Philadelphia here, is there some value? Is there some value? I really need to know where these lines started at and where they're at now, because this one's a tough one. This one's a tough one for sure. Damn, I don't have my other phone on me today. Let me take a look real quick. Let me borrow this phone. One moment, TikTok. I'll be right back. But for now, let's actually just say, in terms of Philadelphia and San Francisco, I'm going to leave this right here. In terms of San Francisco and Philadelphia, the only really edge I'm kind of seeing here is Philadelphia after a loss is pretty good. Philadelphia after a loss is 22-15. They are 22-15. That's the 5th best record after a loss. And in terms of bats, though, in terms of pitching, I don't think you really have a huge edge anywhere. But, of course, Robbie Ray is the guy I would trust a little bit more. So you guys know my rule. When I don't have a big edge anywhere, there's no way I could lay a big number. There's no way I could lay runs with a team. And in this case, that would mean that there's some value on Philadelphia. This man really wants to be in the live streams every single time. Go! Man, always bugging. Bro, he leaves me alone the whole day. But then I do the live stream and he's out here all the time, man. All right, cool. Dalton, what game are we looking at, man? We talked about a few games already. Can you do the Reds and the Marlins? Let's take a look at the Reds and Marlins, brother. Reds and Marlins here. Let's finish up the pitching edge real quick, guys, because that's going to help me do the recaps here a little better, man, or the breakdowns. So between the Mets and the Baltimore Orioles, I do have an edge here with Clay Holmes. The pitching edge is with Clay Holmes. Another pitching edge here with the Yankees, Will Warren. He was pitching pretty good. He had one game where he got popped last game. I still think he could be a candidate for positive regression here. Nick Martinez for Cincinnati gives them a pitching edge here. The Cubs, Imanaga, I already mentioned that. Aaron Savali hasn't been pitching that bad. He's looked okay. Chris Bassett, definitely hittable right now. Sonny Gray's been very hittable. Sonny Gray's been pretty hittable. And then Jeffrey Springs for the Athletics, man. Looks like they have a pitching edge there. That was it for the actual numbers. Let's look at the expected numbers. The expected numbers are telling me that Clay Holmes for the Mets is due for a lot of negative regression. Meanwhile, the rookie Brandon Young is due for positive regression. I don't know if I'm going to believe that. I really got to see something before I can really trust that rookie. He hasn't been really that good so far. St. Louis, Sonny Gray looks like okay. Looks like his expected numbers are really good. Robbie Ray. So Robbie Ray does give him a pitching edge there for San Francisco as well, according to the expected numbers. The expected numbers are pretty good. All right, cool. So now that I have that, now that I know at a glance where the pitching and the batting edge is, I can go ahead and give you guys better opinions here. So between the Reds and the Marlins, Miami against Cincinnati, Yuri Perez on one side, Nick Martinez on the other side. You do have a batting edge. You do definitely have a batting edge with Miami. Miami's bats have been pretty good lately. Pretty good. Cincinnati's now lost 3 in a row. Their bats are pretty cold. Pretty much 29th across the league here, across the breakdown here. And you have kind of double the batting edge with Miami, and that's because they see righties very well. They're 10th against righties. Meanwhile, Cincinnati has dropped to 29th against righties. But we know it's also about pitching. And in terms of pitching, Nick Martinez on the other side, and that, yeah, you definitely got a pitching edge there with Nick Martinez. Nick Martinez has only given up 3 runs in his last 28 innings at home. Only 3 runs at 28 innings. I would say when you have the pitching edge on one side and the batting edge on the other side, that's a pretty easy stay away for me. Miami just picked up the win yesterday, so that kind of takes away the little bit of value that could be on Miami. This would be a straight pass for me, brother. Let's go. TikTok, if you have something for me, if you're still here, double tap the screen. I'll scroll up as far as I need to go find your play. That's the only way I can tell you guys if you guys are still here. If not, I got to focus on YouTube, Twitter. Everybody's sending in plays. Lucas says, what do you think about the Rangers today? Let's see. Texas on the road at the Angels. Nathan Eovaldi on one side versus Jose Soriano. It was the Angels that picked up the 6-5 win yesterday. In terms of bats, I really don't have an edge either way. In terms of bullpen, you really don't have an edge either way. In terms of pitching, you don't really have an edge either way. Both these pitchers are pitching pretty good right now. Nathan Eovaldi, pretty good. We knew that he was coming off an injury a few starts ago. Now he looks like he's getting back into form. It's going to, again, take him a little bit, but now in his third start after the injury list, I would say he's in a better spot here to bounce back. And then Jose Soriano, he's been quietly pitching pretty well. Now this is another guy though that this is another guy I did 2 favors for. I found 2 outliers in his games. He gave up 8 runs and 7 runs against Washington and Boston in his last 5 or 7 games. If you take those out, the rest of his starts are 0-1, 0-1, 0. Very good numbers there for Jose Soriano. Both of these pitchers I would say are pretty good. I was asked here, the question was Rangers. Would I consider the Rangers? This game is so even, bro. You really don't have a pitching edge either way. You really don't have a batting edge either way. Let me wait until I have like the information on the line movement. Maybe I could give you a better lean. But at this point, you have no edge really on either side. If anything, Nathan Eovaldi would make me a little nervous because out of his last 5 games, he's only pitched once on the road. So he has to get back on the road. He's been pitching from the comfort of his ballpark there at home, which is a pitcher-friendly park this year. So I would say, yeah, man, you don't really have many edges either way right now. So this is for now is going to be a pass for me. PSI says, what do you think about the Padres today? Let's take a look at Arizona versus San Diego. Merrill Kelly on one side, Nick Pivetta on the other side. It does look like you have a batting edge with Arizona. That's pretty certain. We already know the San Diego bullpen is going to be better than the Arizona bullpen. Arizona does not have a bullpen this year. That's for sure. In terms of pitching, Nick Pivetta, his expected numbers are better, but then Merrill Kelly's actual road numbers are better. On the road, Merrill Kelly has only given up 8 runs in 31 innings. Nick Pivetta, again, he hasn't been pitching bad, and he's due for positive regression. I would say for the moment, it was Arizona that picked up a 6-3 win yesterday. You have the better bats on one side. You have the better bats with Arizona. You have the pitcher that's due with some positive regression on the other side with Nick Pivetta. For now, I'd probably say the edge would be with Arizona, but really nothing there, man. I really have to get these to understand where these lines are at and how they moved. Give me 1 moment. Excuse me. Give me 1 moment. I will be right back. I'm just gonna borrow this phone here for 15 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna update these numbers. And we're going here to the New York Mets. Open up minus 141, minus 116, minus 132, minus 233, minus 125, minus 120. Go 1 second, guys. Almost done here. All right, all done here. Texas, San Diego. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right, all set now. So, okay, now I can see where the lines are, where they most likely opened up and where they're at now. It does look like this line is moving in favor of San Diego. So you do have the better bats with Arizona, and then there's really not too many edges anywhere else, like at all. So for the time being, this one looks like. So I said earlier there could be value in Arizona. I would probably say there's more value on San Diego with a pitcher that hasn't been pitching fantastic. He hasn't been lights out, but his expected numbers are telling me he's due for positive regression. San Diego picked up the loss yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised here to see San Diego pick up the win today. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's keep this thing going, man. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and drop it in, man. Go ahead and drop it. A lot of faves getting better. Yeah, man, we're going to have the updated splits information shortly. What's up, Backend? Backend says, what do you think about the Brewers today? Milwaukee is at home against the Dodgers. This is game 2 of this series. The better bats are with Milwaukee. Milwaukee has the better bats right now. They have the better bullpen. In terms of pitchers, though, I don't know what to make with this guy yet. Jacob Bizarowski, he was pretty good in his first 3 starts, and then in his last start, he did get rocked a little bit. He is still a rookie, so it's okay that he got rocked. But he's now back at home, where in 2 games he has not given up a single run. 0 runs in 10 innings for Bizarowski at home. Clayton Kershaw, he hasn't got to play a full. He's only played 4 road games on the year so far, and he's been pretty good in those road games. 3 runs in 18 innings for Clayton Kershaw. The better bats are with Milwaukee. Dodgers have now lost 4 in a row. I would still lean towards the better bullpen. Way better bullpen, Milwaukee. Better bats with Milwaukee. And a pitcher that could be due for a bounce back here. I would be looking at Milwaukee. I would just say probably there's more value on Milwaukee than there is with the Dodgers. Guys, if this is your first time here, make sure to hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. Do not miss out on these live streams. I usually do them at 4 p.m. Eastern Time every single weekday. I do them at 4 p.m. Eastern Time every single weekday. So make sure you're following on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed and give me the little thumbs up as well, man. Myra is double tapping. Myra, what you cooking today? Let me know if you have anything for us. I'm scrolling. I don't see anything for you. But let me know if you guys have anything, man. Cool. Yeah, just let me know. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. If not, we got to check some more boxes real quick. We got to check some more boxes. Cody is double tapping. Let's check on Cody real quick. Cody says, I'm scrolling. I don't see. Here we go. Rami Gonzalez, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So I'm not a big prop guy at all. So you guys got to tell me, guys, what team you're talking about. But I'll look this one up here. You're talking about for the Red Sox, okay? Gonzalez for the Red Sox. So the next thing I would do is just to pull up what his last 7 days are looking like. Let me take a look at Rami here for you, man. Even though, like I said, I'm not a prop guy, but I'll check it out for you, man. Yeah, bro, you're talking about a. It looks like he bats second usually, but right now they have him listed on the bench. Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah, today is Tuesday. He's on the bench. He's not even starting, bro. He's not even starting, brother. So, is today Tuesday? Yes, it is. Tuesday the 8th. So, he's not even starting, brother. No thank you on that, on his props. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Let's go. Double tap the screen now. We'll work on your play next. Let's keep it going, man. PSI says, what do you think about the Mariners today? Let's take a look here at the Seattle Mariners. They are on the road here at Yankee Stadium here. The better bats are with the Yankees. The bullpen, goodness, the Yankees bullpen is leaving them out to dry. The much better bullpen is with the Seattle Mariners. The Yankees are, so basically, the late innings are really going to matter here. I would say if you're looking at Seattle, consider first 5 for sure. If you're looking at if you're thinking Seattle, consider full game. If you're thinking the Yankees, go first five. In terms of pitching here, man, I got Logan Gilbert, who's been pitching pretty average. 11 runs over 22 innings, 4.5 ERA. On the road, he's only made 3 road starts this year. And 10 runs in 14 innings, 6.4 ERA. I can't really trust Logan Gilbert on the road. And this guy has only pitched 3. So he's pitched 10 games this year. Only 3 of them have been on the road. This guy has had the luxury of playing in Seattle a lot. Now he's got to pitch here on the road, so I really don't trust him. I would consider Will Warren, who got rocked in his last game. He could bounce back here. I would lean the Yankees here in this case, man. Let's go, guys. Jerome says, what do you think about Baltimore? Be more in the Mets. Let's take a look at this. Looks like this line is moving in favor of Baltimore. The better bats currently looks like could be on the Mets, but I'm going to call it kind of a wash right now. In terms of pitching, Clay Holmes, yes, Clay Holmes is the better pitcher here. I would trust Clay Holmes more. A guy that's been there, done that. I would say on the road, though, he's only played 2 games on the road out of his last 9. Out of his last 9 starts, he's only played 2 on the road. So his numbers could be inflated a little bit, and he could be due for negative regression coming. In terms of Brandon Young is a rookie that I do not trust. He's given up 13 runs in 16 innings. At home, he gets clapped too, 7 runs in 8 innings. This is ugly, but the only way I could play this would be the Mets, but most likely a stay away from me. If this is your first time here, man, make sure you hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. Do not forget this live stream. I'm out here cooking every single day, man, just trying to guide you guys in the right direction. Rami is batting second today. I just checked the injury report per Fangraphs, but let me check RotoWire. Let me check for you, brother. Always like to try to give accurate information. Yes, so it is confirmed. Yes, he is confirmed in the second spot. He was out of the projected lineup. It looks like. Is this thing not going to update, or is Fangraphs just going to be wrong today then? But yeah, man. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at Rami Gonzalez, and yeah, he looks like he's batting pretty well right now. He's ranked in the top 30 over the last 7 days. I do like that. If I'm looking at Boston, though, against the Rockies, Kyle Freeland, yeah, he could definitely get some hits against Kyle Freeland. And you guys know by now the Rockies bullpen is not good either. So if he doesn't get a hit or his bases or HRR or whatever you guys are doing, he could get it against the bullpen there. I am not mad at that play at all, man. I think that's a pretty solid one. If you have something for me, let's go, man. Keep it going. Let's keep it going. Theo Esteban, Julio Richard, one time. Bro, you funny, bro. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not forget these live streams. I'm out here just cooking, giving you guys guiding you guys in the right direction, man. Always trying to just help you guys out, make sure, give you guys more, information and get you guys more well-versed for the upcoming slate. And we got a big one today, man. We got 15 games slate today. Out of the games we talked to, man. Out of the games that, sorry, man, this coffee's got a hit, man, because I'm feeling a little slow today for some reason. The Dodgers and the Brewers. That game seems to be a little bit interesting to me, man. Let's put up a poll real quick. Are you guys on the Dodgers or on the Brewers? Dodgers or Brewers? Give me blue. Give me blue for the Dodgers. Red for the Brewers. What side are you on today? Whether it's to win, whether it's the run line, the team total. Are you on blue for Dodgers, red for the Brewers? What side are you on there? That is between Clayton Kershaw and Jacob Misiorowski, the rookie sensation. But he looks like he's in need of a bounce back. He gave up 5 runs in his last 3 innings. 5 runs in his last game, 3 innings of work there. And then Clayton Kershaw, he's been pitching pretty well lately, and he got rocked a little bit against the White Sox in his last game too. So you guys hit blue for the Dodgers, red for the Brewers. What do you guys think about that game? Thank you, Myra, for sharing the link. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to, it's not going to let me pin. Okay, looks like there was some update or something. So it's not letting me pin it. But if you guys want to join the Discord, consider joining. The link is in bio. The link is in bio for the Discord. Feel free to join. I drop at least 1 free play every single day. I didn't get a chance to do a free play yesterday. Sorry, I was busy. I didn't get to live stream either. But I did. The last game I did send out was that blowout. Pirates and Mariners under 6.5. That's the video where I told you guys don't be surprised if you see no scores in the first deep into the game. Bro, they didn't score until the 6th inning. Out here working, bro. We out here working. Football can't come soon enough, man. Football is one hell of a sport, man. We're going to keep cooking with that, man, for sure. I can't wait for that either. Right now it's baseball season, and I'm locked in on baseball. Let's go, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Double tap if you have something for me. Finn is double tapping. I'm checking. Finn. I don't see anything for you, bro. If you have, here you go. What stadiums have good weathers? Thank you. That is a good segment. Let's talk about it real quick, guys. So if you do not have a subscription to Ballpark Pal, you don't need it, because I'm out here giving you guys information from the Ballpark website here. Save you guys $10 a month, man. All you have to do is join these streams, hit the follow button so you don't forget, so you can bookmark the page. Miami and Cincinnati, looks like I got some weather affecting me there. It's going to be helping the over. A lot of these are going to be, actually, no, it's pretty mixed today. Maybe we got some good unders today. Between Miami and Cincinnati. Where is Miami and Cincinnati? Here we go. They are seeing plus 17% runs there in Cincinnati, plus 36% home runs. In the Athletics, small little ballpark. We talk about it every single time. The wind is helping the over as well. 16% runs, 31% home runs in Athletics. In Boston, Fenway Park there, you are going to see plus 14% run index there. Oriole Park in Baltimore, Be More. You're seeing plus 12%. Give me a second here. Where is Baltimore? At the top. First game of the board. Plus 12% runs, plus 17% home runs in Baltimore. In Seattle versus the Yankees. Looks like you got really, really nice weather there, but it's going to be helping the overs. Seattle and the Yankees is seeing plus 11% runs, plus 37% home runs in Yankee Stadium today. Moving on to the White Sox. The White Sox, you are seeing plus 27% home runs in the White Sox ballpark. If you were waiting for an under, here is a ballpark that could help you with the under, and that would be in Kansas City, which is a good ballpark for the under in general. Unders there are 28 and 17. This year, that is 62% in Kauffman Stadium. And today, you have minus 15% home runs expected there in Kansas City. In Milwaukee looks like the roof is going to be open there. The roof. It's going to be open today because you're seeing plus 22% home runs in Milwaukee. Looks like the ball might be flying there. Almost done here. Detroit. This is a ballpark that is usually good for unders. Today is going to be no different because you have minus 11% home runs in Detroit. Last one, guys, San Francisco. You guys will tell me every single time that the wind is blowing out in Oracle Park. It's blowing out. Yeah, it does that. In San Francisco, it does that. They have these little swirly winds. The ball just gets caught up in the wind and then just drops down to the in the outfielder's glove. You are seeing minus 23% home run index there in San Francisco, despite winds are blowing out to center, according to several websites. So that's why you could really use this Ballpark POW information here. Okay, cool. I hope that answers your question, man. If you have anything for me, guys, hit the follow button. First of all, do not forget these live streams. I'm out here just cooking, man, just trying to give you guys the best information possible. What up, Mushy Mush? He says Wrigley Field when wind is blowing out. Yeah, Wrigley Field is crazy when the wind is blowing there. Whether it's in or out, you're gonna see either seven run totals, or it could be 12. It could be 11. It's crazy. But yes, that's a good one today. Chicago is on the road though, so not applicable. Let's go, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, and I'll scroll up as far as I need to go find your play. Let me go check on YouTube real quick. YouTube. I think we already talked about the Mariners, so let me know if you have anything else. Guys, if this is your first time here, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Give me a little thumbs up too. And hit the follow button on TikTok. Do not miss these live streams. We cooking, man. We cooking. Now that coffee's hidden. Now we 50% through, man. We 50% through. Somebody said, when is the recap? The recap is coming. We are getting closer to it, man. Just hold tight, man. We cooking. In the meantime, let me know if you have something for me. Theo, I'm telling you, go on DK and do a 2-man RBI unders. I've been eating off of them. Can you do under RBIs on DK? I know there's only certain books that let you do it. That's something I've been thinking about lately, honestly. That's something I've been thinking about because everybody is usually taking the hits or the runs. Take the under. Take the unders on that. Can you actually do that on DK? Can you do it on FD? What books can you do it on? You've been eating off of that? Jimmy, I'm going to keep it in mind, man, because I've been thinking about it too. Jimmy's been double tapping. Let's see, Jimmy, if you have anything for me, brother. I'm scrolling. Here you go. He says, Jimmy says, what do you think about the Cubs run line today? I think you have the better bats with the Cubs. I think you have the better pitcher with the Cubs. Imanaga, I do definitely trust him over Woods Richardson. But Woods Richardson has been so sneaky lately that I wouldn't be surprised if he does something good here. The Cubs are just coming off of an 11-0 shellacking of St. Louis. They had the day off yesterday, but yeah, they whooped some St. Louis butts on Sunday. We were on the right side of that. Today, because you have the batting edge and because you have the pitching edge, I would say I'm not going to talk you off of it. But this one does look like if Woods Richardson comes out here and pitches really well, I would not be surprised. Yeah, I would be a little bit nervous about the Cubs at -130 with both the pitching and the batting edge. That sounds a little weird, man. Let's talk PSI. PSI says, what do you think about the Red Sox today? Red Sox are big favorites there versus Colorado. You do have the better bats. You do have the better pitcher as well. Brian Bayo, pretty good for him there. And then at home, Boston's pitching, playing really well. Number 7 at home, and number 2 against lefties. Number 2 against lefties. Colorado is number 30 against righties. So yeah, Colorado. They had a good run like 2-3 weeks ago. Colorado sucks again. So yes, I do not mind Boston there. That's a big favorite. So yes, as a piece to your lay, that doesn't look terrible, man. If you guys have something for me, take the Rockies -7.5. You are one brave soul, man. Jimmy is double tapping. Let's check on Jimmy. You can do it on Fanatics. Okay, that's good. That's good. I just wonder if you could do it on FD, DK, MGM. I need to know the top ones. AB cuts. Let me see, guys. So, guys, you guys are stacking up a little bit, guys. So just double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I will scroll up and find your play. Benz is double tapping. I'm scrolling. I don't see anything, but if you have something, Benz, go ahead and drop it, and I'll keep an eye out for it. Scare money don't make no money. That's of course. That's 100%, man. Let's see, guys. Johnny's double tapping again, guys. Double tap the screen. That'll let me know you're still here and you have something for me. I'll scroll up to go find it. Johnny says, "What do you think about the Cardinals today?" I hate the Cardinals. First of all, they're a team for years now I've struggled to try to figure out. Today you do have a major pitching edge here. Sonny Gray is pitching pretty well. 11 runs over 30 innings. At home, he's pitching 4 runs over 30 innings. So really good numbers for Sonny Gray. Jake Irvin on the other side, he hasn't been that good. He hasn't been good at all. And he's been even worse on the road. 22 runs over 25 innings. Pretty bad numbers there for Washington's Jake Irvin. The problem is that the Washington bats are still pretty decent, and they could keep Washington in the game. My lean there would be St. Louis, but I don't love it a whole lot because you have the Washington bats that could do something on the other side. Let's go, man. You can do RBI unders on DK, but can you do the rest of it? Can you do like no hits? Why do they make it so complicated, man? They should just open it up to do anything. I will consider that though. If you guys have had success with under RBI props, let me know, man, because I've been thinking about. I kind of stopped doing the props. If you guys notice, I was just having some fun with it, man. I've told you guys from the start, I'm not a big prop guy. But the more information you guys give me, I'm down to look more into it and give you guys some solid research on it. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Do not forget this live stream. I do this every single weekday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We out here working, man. Out here grinding. Any MLB to wins, any MLB straight ups. We are cooking still, man. So we're getting ready to do our recap, and during the recap, I will tell you guys which plays I like. In the meantime, man. You went on to CC Martin goes on to say, I like the Giants today. Let me take a look at the Giants. I do think you have the better pitcher with Robbie Ray. I do trust him. My only problem is that that's kind of the only edge you have on the board there. They did pick up a win yesterday too. In fact, I would say there's some value in Philadelphia just because San Francisco, besides a slight edge with Robbie Ray over Walker. Walker, he hasn't been historically a good pitcher, but right now he's pitching pretty well as a bullpen guy. I would say there's value on Philadelphia just because this is a big number with San Francisco. San Francisco shouldn't be -150, especially not at home. They never hit at home. They're 22 in the last 30 days at home. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. If there's 3 mans, it's gonna be plus money. Ooh, yo, I'm interested in that. Walker is starting today, so that means he's getting his probably 5 innings here. Let me take a look at it here. Yes, Walker will be in the starting rotation here. We haven't seen him in the starting rotation for a while. He's been coming out of the bullpen. Last time we were seeing him out of the as a starter, he was going 4, 5, 3 innings, but he was getting rocked. He was getting hit pretty hard. So that would kind of solidify that, yes, the better pitcher is with Robbie Ray on the other side. But, I mean, with a potential starter, could be a bullpen game. They could switch to another arm. Philadelphia's bullpen is not that bad right now. They're actually in pretty good form. That again, I think I'm gonna stick with what I said. I think Philadelphia, there could be some value there with Philadelphia. Yes, you can do singles, doubles, runs. I got to spend some time on it, bro. I'm going to get back to you guys on this. I think a few of you guys are saying this now, and I do appreciate it. Lucas says, what do you think about the Athletics today? Bro, every single day, what I think about the Athletics, I think they're a team that's super, super, super unpredictable. You really don't know what you're going to get. And for some reason, these Athletics pitchers have been looking pretty solid lately. I can't remember who it was on Sunday night. Sunday night, they did get me into buying in on the Athletics first 5. And Jacob Lopez. Jacob Lopez, his numbers look really good. And here we go again. His colleague, Jeffrey Springs, his numbers looking pretty good too. 9 runs over 29 innings. On the other side, though, Atlanta's Didier Fuentes. Yeah, that's a guy I'm going to keep fading. 12 runs over 11 innings there for the rookie. The better bats are with the Athletics. The better pitcher. The better pitcher is, excuse me, the better pitcher is with the Athletics as well. I would lean the A's there in that game. But just know going into it, the Athletics, man, they'd be disappointing. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out these streams. I'm out here just giving you guys good information, man. I'm just out here trying to help everybody make more informed plays and just trend you guys in the right direction. If you want to join the Discord, consider joining. It's $20. $20. It's you get access to everything, including credit building advice. If you want help with your credit, if you want help with investing, all my plays, guys. You guys know by now we are doing the rolling series. The rolling series. That's where we take a certain kind of play. There's only a certain kind of play that I take, and we came up with this in the Discord about a couple months ago, and we were thinking about running it, and we're running it for the first time now. We've hit the first 4 legs. We're going for number 5 today, and yeah, I'm pretty hopeful in this one. Again, the goal on this one is we're just trying to 10x and bounce, 10x and bounce. So we're going, half a unit into 5 units. We're talking about $50 into 500, or 100 into 1,000. I'm pretty confident about this. Don't be surprised if you guys see us complete this on the first try. I am that confident. I am more confident in this than the stupid ladder thing. We're gonna do the ladder thing at some point. It's gonna come back, but at this point, watch us hit this rolling series. If you want to be a part of it, join the Discord. $20. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Let's go. Diego's double tapping. He says, "What do you think about the Red Sox today?" Red Sox are at home against Colorado. Yeah, man, you have the better bats. You have the better pitcher. You are fading Colorado. I do not mind that at all. They did just spank Colorado yesterday, but that still wouldn't bother me. Goes on to say, what do you think about the Blue Jays? Toronto is on the road at the White Sox. Same thing, yeah. Toronto picked up a big win yesterday. Toronto's hot right now. They've won 9 in a row. 9 in a row. They definitely have the better bats. In terms of pitching, though, no, man. Aaron Savali is the better pitcher here. He's only pitched 3 games. 3 games here at home this year. And, yeah, the majority of his starts have been on the road. He's pitched only 3 games, 3 out of 9 here. 3 out of 9 this year at home. So he really hasn't had the luxury of pitching at home. And I would say the better pitcher is Aaron Savali. And that minus 197, I'm not in love with that. I'm not in love with Toronto Blue Jays today. Yesterday was a good matchup, but I don't know about today. Robert is double tapping. He says, what do you think about the Cubs today? Let's take a look at the Cubs. Yeah, man. So we talked about this one. Yeah, you do have the batting edge and the pitching edge with Imanaga and the Cubs. Only problem is that the Cubs are coming off of an 11-0 win. 11-0 win against St. Louis on Sunday. We were on the right side of that for our or rolling series. The Cubs. The Cubs could be coming into this one pretty excited here, pretty happy, pretty probably hungover to do that to their rival. I'm joking, but I mean, yeah, that was a good win against their rival, St. Louis, and then to pop them the way they did and then have a day off. I wouldn't be surprised here if the Cubs are not laser focused on this one. And then on the other side, Woods Richardson for Minnesota, man, he's been pitching really well lately. He was terrible. He was terrible. You rewind a month ago, this guy was terrible. I was fading him in every start. Man, he's been pitching much better lately. His home numbers still look like he could get popped. 12 runs, over 24 innings at home. Pretty bad numbers there, pretty average numbers there for Minnesota's SWR. But again, he is trending in the right direction. I would not be surprised if Minnesota is alive in this game. Guys, if you want to make sure you do not miss these streams, hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. 4 p.m. Eastern time. We out here working. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Let's keep this thing going, man. Bless you. Thank you, brother. I did sneeze a while ago. Thank you, man. Bless you. Let's see. Lucas, I talked about the Athletics, right? So we're good there. Lucas says Astros today against Cleveland. So Houston took the L yesterday, 15-7. 5-7. I'm over here thinking football scores now. Let me drop this down a little bit. There we go. Houston against Cleveland. Looks like the better bats are with Houston. I do trust Hunter Brown. Dude, this guy's been pitching really good. 6 runs over 30 innings at home, 3 runs over 31 innings. But here's my problem, and then here's what I don't like on the other side. Joey Cantillo is going to be starting for Cleveland. This is his second start back from being recalled, okay? In the recall starts, 5 runs in 11 innings, so he was average in AAA during the recall. My biggest problem is that it looks like he's only going to go 1 or 2, maybe 3 innings here. Those innings should be pretty solid. Cantillo is not that bad, but I'm going to trust the actual starter in Hunter Brown. I'm going to trust the better bats. I'm going to trust Houston that is coming off of a loss. And you guys remember the Cubs after a loss, right? Well, it's been Houston that's been the best team after a loss. Houston is 27-8 after a loss this year. That would be right there, 77%. Let's go, TikTok. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. I'll get to your play right now. Robert is double tapping. Robert says, what do you think about the Reds? The Reds are at home against Miami. Yuri Perez on one side, Nick Martinez on the other side. The better bats are with Miami, even though it looks like they've been cooling off a little bit. But the better bats are with Miami. The better bullpen is with Miami too. In terms of pitching, though, yeah, give me Nick Martinez in the pitching department here. He's been really good. 3 runs over 28 innings. Yuri Perez on the other side. He didn't play all of last year, so we have a limited sample size, and he's only played 3 road games this year, and he's got hit in pretty much all of them. 8 runs in 11 innings for Yuri Perez on the road. I would trust Nick Martinez here, but the problem is when you have the bats on one side, the Miami bats are better, but you have the Cincinnati pitching is the better of the 2 pitchers. It's probably an easy stay away for me. I'm probably not too interested in this game. Let's go, guys. If you guys want to keep this thing going, let's go. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. We can keep going, man. We can keep going, or we could get time for the recap as well, man. If you guys have something for me, double tap the screen. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. I need to know real quick, man. There's a few games here that are pretty interesting already. I need to know how you guys feel about Seattle and the Yankees. Are you guys on the Mariners or are you guys on the Yankees? Let's go blue for the Mariners, guys. Blue for the Mariners, red for the Yankees. What side are you on? Whether it's to win, whether it's the run line, team total, what side are you on? Blue for the Mariners, red for the Yankees. On TikTok, YouTube, you guys could just type it out or find the emojis if you want. There are some live reactions. You guys could use the live reactions there. Don't know exactly how to use them. There you go. Oh, yeah. There you go. Give me a heart. Give me a heart for the Mariners. Give me a smiley face for the Yankees. That's cool. What side are you guys on? Are you guys on the Mariners? Blue for Mariners, red for the Yankees. Are you guys tired of the Yankees? Are the Yankees banned? Are the Yankees banned? I was asking that question in the Discord. Are we gonna treat them like the Orioles of a month ago? I was trying to plead with you guys. I'm like, yo, don't ban the Orioles. They're not that bad. I wouldn't say right now. Yeah, I don't think they're. I mean, they're bad. They've been bad. They continue to be bad, but I don't think I don't think they're banned. They are permanently banned. Damn, Brandon, you've been having a tough time with them, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. User, I've seen you a few times. He says, what do you think about Hunter Brown, 7Ks? Let's talk about it. Hunter Brown for Houston, okay? Is that a pitcher that could go the distance or go pretty deep in the innings? Yes, I think so. In terms of plate discipline, looks like Cleveland is not doing a lot of good things. Is not doing a lot of things well lately. But one thing, the best thing they are doing is drawing walks, okay? So that tells me they are pretty disciplined. They're not really chasing. And yes, I can see that by their strikeouts. Over the last 14 days, they're not striking out the whole time. They're pretty average. So in theory, yes, I do like Hunter Brown because he could go pretty far in the game. But Cleveland is not a team that strikes out a whole lot. I would probably be looking elsewhere for a team that does strike out a whole lot. Like Atlanta is striking out a whole lot lately. The Athletics are striking out a ton. The Angels, those are all teams that are striking out a ton right now. Yankees are back today. Dalton says the Yankees are back today. So remember, guys, you heard it here first. Young Chris says, what do you think about the Dodgers and the Brewers over the total today? So you got Kershaw on one side, you got Mizorowski on the other side, man. I don't know how you could really think over here. Kershaw's been pretty well. Kershaw's been playing pretty well, and then Mizorowski, again, the rookie that's got popped in his last game, but before that he looked really good. So maybe due for a little bit of positive regression there between between Mizorowski and Kershaw. Both of those pitchers are pitchers that I do trust. Yesterday's game went over. I would assume the under has a better chance here between the two men. I would lean the under more than anything. Let's keep this thing going, guys. If you guys want to drop your plays, drop them in the chat, and then just double tap the screen. That'll get your name flashing across the screen, and I'll get to your play, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not forget these live streams. I'm out here doing this every single weekday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to join the Discord, $20, man. $20. It's purposely affordable. You guys can join the Discord and get these plays, get some really well-versed plays. And I'm out here just trying to guide you guys in the right direction, man. If you guys think I'm pretty well-versed at this, just wait until college football season. Wait till college football season. My college football season is the best out of all the sports that I have. So hit the follow button. Do not forget this page come August, guys. Week 0, we in there. Week 0, we're not waiting until September. August, we're gonna be cooking, man. JJ says, what do you think about the Mets today? Mets, I think they have a lot of advantages across the board, right? I think they have the better bats. I think they have the better pitcher, right? I'm gonna trust Clay Holmes more than Brandon Young, the rookie. Biggest problem I see for the Mets is not a whole lot. They do pretty good as a road favorite. They're 12-12 as a road favorite. Meanwhile, Baltimore as a home underdog, they just lay down, right? They are 2-5. They go to bed as a home underdog, okay? But why did this line open up -140 for the Mets, and it's coming down? It's moving in favor of Baltimore. Here's one thing you could say: the numbers, the expected numbers for Clay Holmes are bright red. In fact, his actual numbers look good, but for the expected numbers for all the pitchers on the board, I'm talking about xFIP, I'm talking about Sierra, over 14 days, over the last 30 days, he's been getting way too lucky. His left on base percentage is 98%. He's getting way too much luck. He's getting way too much benefit of weather or defense or ballpark. He's a huge candidate for negative regression, and that's what's probably the game plan for how Baltimore can end up possibly staying in this game. I'm gonna have no action in this at all, but good luck to you if you do, man. Last year NFL playoffs was easy money. Yes sir, it was. Dalton, to answer your question about the Yankees, yeah, man, I like Will Warren. I think he got popped in his last game against Toronto, but Toronto's red hot, like I just told you guys. He got popped 8 runs in 4 innings against Toronto. I would say that Will Warren can pitch pretty good here. I would expect him to pitch pretty well here, and then I would expect Logan Gilbert to continue to get hit the way he has. 10 runs over 14 innings on the road for Logan Gilbert. I think you're on the right side there. But if you're considering Yankees, consider first 5 because their bullpen is doo-doo. Not due. They're not due. They are doo-doo. Okay? Seattle, their bullpen pretty nice. Let's go TikTok. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Let's keep this thing going. Today I should have time. Actually, if I get off of here early, I can do a full recap. I could do a full recap of the 15-game slate. I could do it in like under 2 minutes maybe and put it on TikTok. If you guys would like that, let me know. But again, I would have to get off of here pretty soon now. Like just rapid fire every single game. What team I would like. Hit the smiley face. Hit the smiley face if you guys would like that little 2-minute recap for the full slate posted on TikTok. Would you guys tune into that? I tried doing it on YouTube, but it's too much work to get a YouTube video posted. I could just go rapid fire on TikTok. Cool, man. Sounds like you guys would like that. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. It's about to rain here in Baltimore. Brother, the problem is not the rain. The problem is you're in Baltimore, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm in D.C., bro. How's it feel not to be part of the DMV? Yes, man, we got weather. We got some serious weather everywhere. In fact, here in DC, it's getting pretty dark now. It's getting pretty dark all of a sudden. Baltimore game did have a 76% chance of precipitation. The Yankees, guys, everywhere East Coast. If you're thinking Boston, Yankees, and Baltimore, those 3 games are looking like you're gonna have some inclement weather. Okay, so my take on that is. That's terrible for unders because if a pitcher has to deal with the wet ball, if he has to deal with a wet ball, he can't get the same grip on it. He can't throw the same pitch, right? So it's bad for unders. Okay, that will kind of stop me a little bit. With overs, I'm okay with it if there's a little bit of precipitation. If there's wet balls, and then so that's in terms of over under. If I'm talking about the side, it's not really going to affect me if there's a delay. If there's like a short 30-minute, 1-hour delay. But if you're looking at this game and this thing might not get played at all, or it's gonna get pushed back 3 or 4 hours, ooh, that messes up. That messes the vibes big time. I would not be a big fan of that. SE in the chat, bro. You're in Southeast. Damn, bro. I don't know what's worse, Southeast or Baltimore. I am not. I'm not stepping into any of those, man. Either one of those. When is the recap? Hey, brother, we can do it right now, man. I'm cool with that. Let me just check in on everything real quick, man. Hey, good luck to you guys in Southeast, man. How'd you end up in Southeast, and how'd you end up in Baltimore? I'm just out of D.C. I say D.C., but I'm in Virginia. I'm in Northern Virginia. Nova. No, I'm not. Northwest is the nice part, though. Northwest is nice, bro. Come on, bro. It's Northwest or nothing. If I was in D.C., I would be in Northwest. Born and raised in SE. Man, Baltimore's cool. What? You got an aquarium, bro. That's all you got. Chill, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not forget these live streams, man. I'm out here cooking, out here giving you guys good information. Let's see if we can get some updated numbers real quick. Let's see if we can get some updated numbers, guys. And today I will try. I'll do that quick rapid fire, maybe 2 minutes, every single game on the board. There's 15 of them, okay? 15 of them. I'm gonna do a recap video of everything, okay? So whether it's a over, under, side, what the best way to play it, that's what I'd be looking for. Baltimore ain't nothing special, not special at all, man. So what do you like about Will Warren? He's been pitching pretty well lately, man. But he ran into a super hot Toronto team. I remember. I was on the wrong side of that. He ran into a hot Toronto team in Toronto. Before that, he was pitching very well. 9 runs over 27 innings. That's a 3.0 ERA. Looks like the same numbers at home. That should be wrong, but looks like he. Yeah, let me fix that. That's for sure. That's wrong. So Will Warren definitely looks like he's pitching pretty good. Let me see if he's better at home or better on the road. Let's open up the lineups here, MLB lineups, and let's pull up Will Warren, and then we'll do the recap, guys, right after this. Will Warren, Yankees. Let's see. Yeah, definitely a chance of rain, guys. The Yankees, Baltimore, and Boston. Remember, the East Coast here. Definitely getting dark here in DC. DC, Northern Virginia, same shit. We're part of the DMV. All right, guys. So yes, at home. So overall, so if I take out the 8 runs in his last game, 0, 2, 3, 0, 4, and then at home, 0, 2, 3, 4, 0. Oh, okay. 0, 2, 3, 4, 0. Okay, no. The numbers are right. They look so identical. I thought they were wrong. All right, guys. Let's get ready to do the live stream recap right now. And then be on the lookout for my rapid fire video, so you guys can come back and watch it, and we'll talk about it there, guys. So this Mets line. So let me update the numbers here, guys. It looks like this Mets line actually opened up -125, and it is up to -135 currently, -135. So I will put 71%. So okay. So yeah, I'm not too worried about Brandon Young anymore. Definitely would be concerning, but I'm gonna give you guys what every one of these line movements mean real quick. Detroit looks like they opened up -135. This line is moving in favor of Tampa Bay. It looks like a little bit, not a whole lot. 52% on Tampa Bay Rays. Let's see, how do I want to do this? The Yankees opened up -125. They are up to -131 with 58% of the public on the Yankees. So not a whole lot of heavy. It's really getting dark here. Boston Red Sox open up -250. They are up to -276 with 88% of the public on the Boston Red Sox. Moving on to Cincinnati Reds. This thing opened up -115. It was up to -120 last time I saw it. 53% of the public is on Cincinnati. Moving on to the Dodgers. This thing opened up -115. -115 for the Dodgers. 59% of the public is on the Dodgers today. 67% of the handle. Moving on to Kansas City. We're at the halfway point, guys. Kansas City Royals. This thing opened up -140. It is down to -136 with 70% of the public. 70% of the public is on Kansas City. Moving on here, almost done between the Cubs game. Yes, this line did open up -145. It is down to -133 with 68% of the public on the Cubs. Toronto Blue Jays. This line opened up for Toronto. Where is Toronto at? Toronto is open up at -185. It is up to -197 with 81% of the public on Toronto. St. Louis, the Cardinals, Cardinals opened up as looks like -150, and it is up to -215. Up to -215, -220 here with 75%. Oh, give me 1 second. I got to do this. Almost done, guys. The St. Louis Cardinals, 75% of the public on the St. Louis Cardinals. Houston Astros open up -200. It is down to -204 with, we're going straight to the recap after this, guys. 69% of the, 74% of the public is on the Houston Astros. Last few games here, Texas Rangers opened up -120. That line has really not moved at all. 82% of the public is on the Rangers. San Diego Padres versus Arizona Diamondbacks. Okay, this thing opened up -120. It is up to -132 with 83% of the public on the San Diego. Pretty one of the most public teams right there are the San Diego Padres. San Francisco Giants. This thing opened up -150. It is up to -154 with 50% on both sides. 50-50 game there, coin flip. And last but not least here, the Atlanta Braves opened up -110. It is up to -120 with 71% of the public on Atlanta. All right, guys. So real quick, what all of that means is hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Second of all, what all of that means is the New York Mets. This line is moving in favor of the New York Mets, okay? So that's just one extra box I'm going to check here. This line is moving in favor of Tampa Bay. This line is moving in favor of the Yankees, Okay, as of now, this line is moving in favor of Boston. This line is moving in favor of Cincinnati. This line is moving in favor of the Dodgers. This line is moving in favor of the Minnesota Twins, and it's in reverse. Yeah, somebody mentioned that earlier. Good job, PSI. PSI saw that early. He said, yes, Minnesota is in reverse. This line is moving in favor of Toronto today. This line is moving in favor of St. Louis. This line is moving in favor of San Diego. This line is moving in favor of Atlanta. All right, guys. That's it, guys. If you have something for me real quick, let's go. Double tap the screen. Otherwise, we're going to the recap right now. Is this the recap? No, we're doing the recap right now. Hit the share button if you guys want to send this to a buddy. This is the point of the stream where you should definitely listen up, man. All right, guys, let's go to the recap. If somebody's getting impatient with me, just let them know. This is let them cook a clock, okay? Appreciate you guys, man. Let's talk about it, guys. I'm about to cover all of your questions here, pretty much. Let's talk about the Mets versus Baltimore. This line opened up -125 for the Mets. It has moved up in their direction. The New York Mets. The New York Mets have currently a small edge with the bats. And you do have a better pitcher today. Clay Holmes is a pitcher I trust a little bit more. Now, the caution that I gave out on this one is that Clay Holmes, his expected numbers are not very good. His expected numbers are really bad, actually. So it looks like he has been getting away with a lot of luck. His left on base is really high. Brandon Young, though, he's a rookie that he's only played 4 starts so far, and he's got cooked in almost all of them. I am not interested in backing Baltimore. I would say the Mets are in a better spot there compared to the Baltimore Orioles. Tampa Bay versus Detroit. This line is moving in favor of Tampa Bay. The better bats, a slight edge to Detroit here. In terms of pitching, you got Jack versus Ryan Pepio. I would say pitching is pretty close here on both sides. Small edge to Jack, not a whole lot. There's really not a whole lot of discrepancies here in this game. Not a whole lot of big edges on either side, but small lean. It would be a small lean to Tampa Bay. Seattle versus the Yankees. This line is moving in favor of the Yankees. They have the better bats. Seattle has a big bullpen edge. I mentioned this earlier. If you guys are taking Seattle, consider full game. If you're taking the Yankees, consider first 5. When it comes to the Yankees, they got Will Warren on the mound today. And I know historically, if you rewind 2 months ago, he wasn't pitching very well. But as of the last 2 months, he has been pitching much better. 9 runs over 27 innings. If you take away the 1 start he had in his last game against Toronto, he ran into a really hot Toronto team. I would expect Will Warren to pitch pretty well here against a Seattle team that had to travel across the country and has to play now in the Bronx after playing in Seattle on Sunday. Moving on here to Colorado versus Boston. This line is moving in favor of Boston. I think I got the better pitcher, the better bats with Boston. I have the better pitcher as well. Brian Bayo pitching much better than Kyle Freeland. Brian Bayo is a guy that I've told you guys, just like other guys, you got to, after coming off an injury and making their first start in the midseason, you really got to give these guys a chance. You really got to give these guys a chance and to get in midseason form. And Brian Bayo has now reached, what I would consider midseason form. I would say Boston is in the better position there, even though they just spanked them yesterday. Miami versus Cincinnati. It looks like this line is moving in favor of Cincinnati. I got the slightly better bats with Miami. Overall, last 14 days, last 30 days, those bats have been better. Last 7 days looks like they're cooling off a little bit. In terms of pitching, I'm going to trust Nick Martinez much more than Yuri Perez. 3 runs over 28 innings for Nick Martinez at home, pitching very well there. Nick Martinez. Cincinnati looks like they just got swept. They just lost 3 games in a row. I would lean Cincinnati here to snap out of it and get a win against Miami at home. Not a sweep. They lost the last game and then the 2 games in the last series. Moving on here to the Dodgers versus Milwaukee. Kershaw versus Mizorowski. The Dodgers minus 115 is where this thing opened up, and this line is moving in favor of the Dodgers today. In terms of pitching, both of these guys, I trust Kershaw. He's pitching really well. Again, took him some starts after the injury list. Mizorowski on the other side. Mizorowski is a guy that he's a rookie. He's played 4 games, 3 of them really well. The last game didn't go very well. 5 runs in 3 innings for Mizrachi in his last game. It could be more. It could be somewhat of a bounce back game for the Milwaukee, but I'm not paying to see it. I would lean the Dodgers here with a veteran pitcher like Kershaw on the mound. Moving on to Kansas City versus Detroit. Kansas City versus Detroit. This line is really not moving. Kansas City, maybe their bats are starting to show some life, but not enough right now. In terms of pitching, both of these guys very good. Mitch Keller very good. Seth Lugo very good. You got good pitching and cold bats. That is a good recipe for something else. In terms of the side, Pittsburgh just got swept. They just got their butts whooped. And then they just gave up 9 runs to Kansas City. I would say there could be some value on Pittsburgh just because there isn't a huge a big edge anywhere else. Okay, between the Cubs and Minnesota, you got Imanaga versus Woods Richardson. You got the better pitcher with Imanaga. You got the better bats with Chicago. The one thing I would say though, Woods Richardson has been trending in the right direction. Definitely not the laughing stock he was 2 months ago, man. He was really bad. He was easy to fade back then. Don't be surprised. I like the Cubs bats. I like the Cubs pitching. Don't be surprised if Woods Richardson continues to pitch really well. The only reason I can't get to it is that he doesn't have the supports with the bats. The Chicago bats definitely much better. Toronto versus the White Sox. This line is moving in favor of the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have now won 9 in a row. They're going for number 10 today. They do have the better bats. They do not have the better pitcher. Aaron Savali for the White Sox. Pretty good numbers for him. You guys know by now to lay a big number like minus 200 with Toronto. You really have to have significant edges either side. If anything, I would argue that Toronto has the better bats, but the better pitcher is with the White Sox. Chris Bass has been getting hit way too hard. I would say I like the. I would say there's probably value on the White Sox because I'm not laying minus 200 with Toronto and Chris Bassett on the mound. Moving on to Nationals versus St. Louis. Nationals versus St. Louis. This line is moving in favor of St. Louis. I do have the better pitcher with St. Louis. Sonny Gray pitching very good. Jake Irvin not pitching so well, but because he kind of sucks. The batting, definitely a batting edge there with Washington. Okay, just like I told you guys in the last one. If you're gonna lay minus 200, minus 215, you gotta have a serious edge. You gotta have a serious edge in one department or another. In this case, yes, they do have the pitching edge. But the problem is that the Nationals have the batting edge. And usually when you have the batting edge on one side and the pitching edge on the other side, that's probably a easy stay away for me. Cleveland versus Houston. This line has barely moved. Houston is coming off of a loss. They are the number one team after a loss this year. They are 27-8 after a loss. They got the better bats. They got the better bullpen. And in terms of pitching, yes, I'm gonna trust Hunter Brown more. 3 runs over 31 innings for Hunter Brown at home. Pretty good numbers there. Joey Cantillo on the other side. Joey Cantillo, not a guy that I really trust. Looks like he's a bullpen guy. He's only good for 1 or 2 innings. I'm gonna trust Hunter Brown and the Astros more in that game. Texas versus the Angels. Nathan Eovaldi on one side. Jose Soriano on the other side. In terms of pitching, both of these guys very, very good. One thing I did note here with Nathan Eovaldi is that he's only made 1 out of his last 5 starts have been on the road. Only 1 start has been on the road, so a little bit of unfamiliar territory for him having to get back on the road for a start here. But last time we did see him, he was pitching pretty good on the road. 4 runs over 30 innings. Jose Soriano. His numbers may not look so good to you. That's because I found 2 outliers in his game. I try not to give these pitchers 2 different outliers. I try to just say one is an outlier. The rest is kind of the same or part of the same data points. But here I would say yes. He has two outliers. He gave up 7 runs against Boston and then 8 runs against Washington. I would say that's an outlier when you compare it to the other starts. 0-1, 0-1, 0 were his the other earned runs. I would say both of these pitchers are pretty good. In terms of the side here, let's see who picked up. The Texas picked up the loss yesterday. Yeah, Eovaldi. I mean, both of these pitchers are pretty good. And this game, it's a small numbers, and this one's close to a pick'em as it should be. I really don't have a lead in this game. This would be a stay away from me in terms of the side. Arizona versus San Diego. Arizona versus San Diego. This line is moving in favor of San Diego. You have the better pitcher, the better bats. with Arizona. Arizona has the better bats. San Diego's bats are pretty cold right now. In terms of pitchers, you don't really have an edge either way. Pavetta's been pitching pretty good. Merrill Kelly's been pitching pretty well. Both of these guys pretty good. San Diego, though, coming off of a loss yesterday against Arizona. They lost 6-3. San Diego, this line is moving in favor of them. I would lean San Diego here to pick up a win against Arizona. Philadelphia versus San Francisco. This line is barely moving. In terms of pitching, you got Walker on one side. You got Robbie Ray on the other side. I do have an edge with Robbie Ray. But, again, if this thing is minus 150 or more, I am not interested in laying a big number like that because you have to lay runs or you have to lay juice with a team that really doesn't have a whole lot of edges. I would say there's value on Philadelphia, but I don't think I could get there. Last game here between Atlanta and the Athletics. This line is moving in favor of Atlanta. Atlanta is the road favorite there, but the better bats are with the Athletics, and I think the better pitcher is with the Athletics too. Jerry Springs. I almost said Jerry Springer. Jeffrey Springs, pretty good numbers there. 9 runs over 29 innings. The Athletics, man, their pitchers have been really horrible all year. Lately, they've had some pitchers that you can kind of poke some holes, but they kind of still end up letting you down anyways. I really don't trust the Athletics, but you do have the batting and the pitching edge, in my opinion, with the Athletics, okay? Guys, that was the recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have, if you're here for the first time, hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. Do not miss these live streams. I'm out here just cooking, trying to give you guys the best information. Let me catch up on the man, I miss Eovaldi facts. If you guys haven't already, hit the follow button, make sure you're following. If you have something for me, it's a good time to double tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. I will scroll up as far as I need to find your play. What are your picks? In the Discord, go to the Discord. The link is in bio. You can spend $20 and get access to all my plays, all my lays. We're doing the rolling series as well. This is a series I'm running exclusively in the Discord. This is where we're trying to 10x our investment. We're already on day 5 today. Day 5. This is our first attempt at it. This is the series that I told you guys, I'm only going to do this in the Discord, okay? This one is exclusive to the members. You guys can, everybody else can wait on the ladder challenge or something. We could do that. Run that back at some point. We've hit the last 2 free plays here on TikTok, so probably do the ladder challenge today. Hit the follow button so you don't miss that 10-day series, okay? 10-day series. We're trying to enjoy it and trying to bounce back, man. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not forget this stream. I do this thing 4 p.m. Eastern time every weekday. Brianna says, what do you think about Lugo to get 5Ks today? Lugo is going for Kansas City today. He's a pitcher that I think can go pretty good distance today. In terms of walks, all right, I got to end the stream now. In terms of walks, Pittsburgh is not drawing a whole lot of walks, and they're striking out a ton. I would say Seth Lugo to get his Ks. Yes, I do not mind that at all. Last call, guys. Last call. If you have something for me, let's get it. I think the Dodgers win today, says Dalton. Let's take a look at the Dodgers. Kershaw. Yes, I would say there's value. There's more value on the Dodgers than there is Milwaukee. You have a veteran pitcher. You have Dodgers. They got to be pissed, man. They got their butts whooped yesterday. They've lost 4 in a row now. The Dodgers, of course, are not a team that stacks up a whole lot of losses. They are number 4 after a loss, 21-14, 60% on the season, 21-14. They've let 4 losses stack up on them now. I don't think that continues much longer. If you are watching for the first time, hit the follow button. Do not forget this page come college football season. We are not waiting till September. August, week 0. I'm cooking, all right? My college football season is another level. If you guys enjoy my MLB streams, you're going to enjoy my college football and NFL streams. Hit the follow button right now as a way to kind of bookmark this page and so you don't forget it, okay? 68. So who had my record from last year? 68%. 68% on college football last year. Do not forget this page come college football season. 68%, man. That ain't easy to do. In fact, that was a legendary season. I'd be surprised if we hit over 60% this year, but 68% it's legendary, okay? We hit on 13 out of 15 weeks last year, but I would expect us to get even better because I'm getting even better at data automation, and this year I'm going to get way more well-versed with all the teams, the players, the coaches, the different conferences and stuff. I really did not feel that well-versed in terms of like coaches and players and stuff last year. I'm going to have more time this year because this is what I do, man. This is what I do. Let's go, guys. Last call. If you have something for me, this is your last call. Double tap the screen, and I'll scroll up as far as I need to go find your play. I actually want to take the Marlins, says Dalton. And Marlins picked up that big win yesterday. I would lean Nick Martinez as the better pitcher there, man. And with the better pitcher, you always have the a little bit more of a chance. Miami does have some bats. They are batting pretty well. They do have a bullpen edge as well. So maybe if you don't get your runs early, you could get some runs late with Miami having the better bullpen. I'm not completely mad at that, man. Any MLs? Yes. Wow. So we just did the recap, and I mentioned all the things I like. I'm gonna try to do the rapid fire recap today on TikTok. Watch for that in the next 20 to 30 minutes. I'll have that posted, and then I'm gonna have the daily pick today. We do a daily pick. That's where I give out my one play a day. That one is doing pretty well. Okay, we won the last two. We are 21 and 11. 21 and 11 on our daily pick, 66%. That started off crazy high. I know we cooled off a little bit, but we picked up the last two. We're going for 3 in a row today. Don't be surprised if we make 11 in a row again, like we did the first time. No problem, Sammy. You're welcome. No. Don't worry about it. Don't apologize. But yeah, watch for the recap. I'll have that posted on YouTube, guys. Make sure to hit the follow button. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is a 15-game slate. I got a lot of games to work with. Tuesday is my favorite slate of the day, slate of the week. If you guys want to join, consider joining on the Discord. Link is in bio. $20, you get access to everything. That is way more affordable than you think, because the amount that you guys spend on DK and FD every single month, every single week, and whether even if you're doing $5, $10 here or there, it adds up to $200, $300, $400. Consider spending $20 to get well-versed plays like this. I do this full time. This is all I do. I am in front of the screen for 12 hours a day, just trying to lead the Discord in the right direction. I'm not going to guarantee you guys wins. I'm just out here trying to. I'm letting you guys know that you have a better chance to turn a negative into a positive by joining the Discord. If you're not already there, consider joining. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for joining. Be on the lookout for the daily pick and the full recap rapid fire. Have a blessed one, guys. Peace. YouTube.